Hello everyone, it is the 2ZO here with my first vid on my new channel, XX the 2ZO XX. So I added X's to it because the other one wasn't taking off very well and something happened where I'm no longer able to make money off that channel, so I'm switching. So I'm gonna start it off with a deck profile. Why is there an Ultimate Baseball Kid? Because it's a fire deck. It is the Hazy Flames. It's a deck that hasn't been seeing like any play yet because it's basically pretty much new. It's from the newest set, the Cosmo Blazer, which is up there on my wall. But the part about this deck that I think is really interesting is the fact that you can't really run that many traps or you can't run that many spells. One or the other. Not both. So I chose to run spells. So it's 27 monsters, 12... No, it's 26 monsters, 12 spells, and 2 traps. So we'll get right into the monsters. Obviously you have an Ultimate Baseball Kid. I threw this in here because he gets powered up whenever you have other fire monsters on the field. I had him at 4,500 in first turn. So it can get over even an obelisk, for instance, first turn. So that was pretty impressive. I don't know why it did that, but it did. I comboed off pretty bad. UFO turtles. Whenever you don't draw into a pillar, you need something else just to tribute fodder. But if you go first and you open a turtle, you set the turtle. They swing into the turtle. You bring out something else to just as backup that you can just tribute the next turn. 2 Flammable Fire Dog. This is really good because of the fact that you can fetch. Can you what? Oh, okay. You can fetch the Cerberus, and you can fetch a whole bunch of monsters actually. Like there's like 4 or 5 targets, including the magnificent Flame Tigers. These things are really good because if you have a really good hand, like if you went first, had a really good hand full of monsters that you could combo off with, but you drew a tiger and no pillars and nothing to tribute, you can set a tiger and then next turn don't draw and then special the tiger and then tribute for your Sphinx. I'm actually gonna end up dropping it to 2 tiger when I get the 2 Fire Fist bear. Because I run 3 gorilla. I'll drop... That's not a gorilla. 3 gorilla currently. It'll go to 2 gorilla and 2 bear. And basically this is all in there just for the fact that you can use the pillar. Or not the pillar, the Tensu for the normal summoning boost. And you can just normal summon this. Or you can normal summon something random and then tribute for the Sphinx or something that's a Beast Warrior. So it's really good to combo off with. 3 Cerberus. This is the main, if you have a bad hand, you normal summon this with 1,000 attack. It's like the set from Hieratics. Then you have Griffins. These are Cyber Dragon. They're better than Cyber Dragon, actually, because the only requirement is that your opponent has a monster, and you have only fires, which is all you run main deck. So it's really easy to combo off. So you can go. So you're going second. You open with 3 Griffin. Bam, bam, bam. You have a field with 3 monsters that you can overlay for a Bossel Trice in the first turn. 3 Manticore. Right now this is really good because of the fact that I don't have the other one that's like a 2100 attack and then 200 defense. This is kind of bad because it has 300 defense and you can't fetch it with the Fire Dog, but it's still really decent because of the fact that they were where you can just pitch, which is actually really good because you can pitch a Flame Tiger to have the invincibility ability, which almost all of these have invincibility, can't be targeted. And then your one of your 2 big comboers, Periton. You use Periton's effect. You send a fire monster from your hand, and then tribute it, and you special summon 2 Hazy Flames from your deck. So you can bring out a Periton and a Sphinx to combo. It's so many good plays. And so we have the infamous Sphinx. You play this on the field. You reveal the top card of your deck. You mill it, and if it, you and then you you would have declared monster, spell, or trap before you've milled. If you call it right, what you milled, then you get to special summon a fire from your hand or grave. So you can use that to combo off into Perryton, and the Perryton and Sphinx go both ways. And I'm pretty sure there's a ruling to where if Sphinx effect doesn't work, like you have 2 Sphinx for instance, if this one doesn't work, like you mill and you call it wrong, you can do the other one. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure you can. So that's it for the monsters. It's all 26 of them. So for the 12 spells, Tenki. I just missed a card, didn't I? I'll find it later, I guess. There's 2 Tenki. I don't know what I'm missing now. Because I'm missing something. Okay, there's 2 Tenki to search your beast. The gorillas, and it's supposed to be the bears as well, but there aren't any bears yet. Okay, there's supposed to be 1 Tensu, but I don't know where it went, but I'll find it. But that's just basically for your normal summoning boost. Hazy Pillars, this thing is amazing. You draw this, you have a handful of 6s, you normal summon and combo off. Then you have the one-ofs. Mind Control, Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm, Monster Born, Dark Hole. And then my personal tech, My Body is a Shield. They can't be targeted half the time, so it's really, like, it's decent because you don't run any back row. Like, you don't run traps to boost that often, or to help with support. So I run on My Body as a Shield just for that one support factor, in case your opponent says, Dark Hole, My Body! And then for the only 2 traps in the deck, 2 Horn of the Phantom Beast. This is really good because you have Fire Dog. Your opponent attacks into the Fire Dog with like a 21, like a Cyber Dragon or a Photon Thrasher. You flip this up, you get a +2. You get the monsters destroyed, so you get the draw and you get the Fire Dog's effect. And then it works on a lot of the monsters anyways. So there's more pluses. Then for the extra deck, you run a bunch of 4s, Pappy, Utopia, Maystroke, Shockmaster, Pearl, Marigeist, and a whole ton of 4s that you can just combo off with. Doesn't even matter what the 4s are. Like, there's supposed to be a cowboy in here too, honestly. But the cowboys, my friend has my cowboy right now, so. Then you have Photon Strike Bounds. I would preferably run 2. Because it's just, you go for these so often. Then you would run a Swordbreaker, which I don't have, and an Exabeetle, which I don't have. And then 3 Bossel Trice, because this thing is amazing. You're playing Inzectors, I'm going to banish Hornet. You're playing Dark Worlds, I'm going to banish Grapha. Because you can banish anything on the field or in the grave. So it's pretty broken. And then you still get the pluses with how many materials it has. Like, at first turn, 5 monsters overlay. I had that, the game that I had the baseball kit at 45, I had all my other monsters were 6s, so I overlaid, and then I had Hazy Pillar on the field, and so I used Pillar's effect to get the 5th material, so I still had two monsters, so it was amazing. Thumbs up for the first video on this new channel, comment, like, subscribe. And I will be putting up a lot more deck profiles and a lot more. I'll be putting up duel videos, and there'll be a contest event shortly. This channel will be taking the place of the one for the teammate, for Team Loop De Loop. I'll be having both channels running. I'm gonna try and upload to both channels regularly, but I'm probably gonna leave the other one eventually. So, peace out.